Perfect. How about we take it to your segment? Respect with
Okay,
speculation.
let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's put some respect on his name.
My name come up, respect. Yeah.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my name.
This is when I asked my guy Spec whether he has respect or speculation for just some things that have been going on. And are you familiar with Noah Lyles? He's a track star. You probably seen his posts, or excuse me, his quote, but I'll show it to you real quick.
You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
Why did he even? Did somebody ask him a question about I don't know why that even came up or how it came up that he just felt the need to say that.
I have not heard the question be asked. It sounds like he was kind of going on a tangent. It sounds like he answered the question and then kind of was like, and another thing. You know what I mean? But
Somebody had to say. I mean, it had to. You don't just wake up just wanting to say something like that. So, NBA player probably stole his girl or something.
That's what I heard people saying. Like,
that's probably what happened. I mean, he's mad about something.
But then Sha'Carri Richardson came out and was like, I'm standing with Noah on this one. At Lyles Noah, the organization has players from different countries, talking about the NBA, but do they compete against different countries? You have to go against the world in order to be a world champion.
Fuck, they go against the world every 4 years. Or every 3 years.
What do you mean?
Every 2 years.
Every game, the best players in the league is foreigners. Who's the top? I think an American hasn't won the MVP, I think, since 2018.
Oh, you're talking about in the
NBA? Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's been Giannis. It's
but
been
even
Jokic.
that, the NBA is. I mean, it's not an opinion. The NBA has always been the premier league, and they show it every 2 years when there is world competition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was 1 or 2 years where they lost, but we're talking about decades.
But isn't there's a FIBA tournament going on right now, right?
That's the world tournament.
Are pros playing in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's all like nowadays. It wasn't always all pros. Like once upon a time, like when we were kids, it was like college players and shit like that. But ever since the U.S. took that loss, back in like 2008 or something like that.
But that's the Olympics. But do they play?
No, but ever since then, NBA players then started competing in the FIBA tournament and the Olympics. Whereas
exclusively, it's only NBA players. Or can you not be in the NBA and play in it also?
I
feel like I saw a headline that some dude from around here is actually
no, because remember they have like practice squad. They have like but they're not. Yeah, so there's players on the team that aren't in the NBA. They may be in the G League. They may be, but they're not getting court time during the actual game. But but they do have additional people playing the game with them.
Okay.
That are not necessarily in the NBA.
But all right, to Noah Lyles' defense, and I want to make sure I get it right here, because Noah Lyles, he is a great what's the word I want, athlete, to you know what I mean, to sum it up. I watched him 2 weeks in a row, and I didn't even really know what I was watching, but I believe he won the men's 4x100 meter. No, what was it? It was something. It was something else. But I watched him 2 weeks in a row to the point where I thought I was watching the same thing twice. Like I saw him just dominate. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And what I have to say about that is like running. There's 2 sports that everybody could do, from just caveman, birth, instinct. Fighting, like somebody coming at you, you either hit them first, you hit them harder,
right?
And then somebody coming at you. And you can't hit them first, you can't hit them harder, you run. Mm-hmm. And you got to outrun the enemy, right? But you really just got to outrun the nigga next to you.
Right.
Because the enemy
got that nigga. Right.
Exactly. And also, I think if, like, just pure athleticism, track is one of those sports. Fighting, I'll say boxing, MMA.
I mean, it's not only track. There's a lot of sport that are singular like that.
Yeah, exactly. But I think in his mind, he just feels this is just everybody's sport. Like, everybody can't play basketball. Some people just are uncoordinated to play basketball. Some people don't have the toughness to play football. But I think they just feel like track is like me and you on the block. Yo, I'll race you to that car right there.
But we could all run just like anybody can shoot a basketball. It doesn't mean it's gonna go in the hoop. You and I can run, but I can't compete with that nigga. So yeah, I don't know. His statement it definitely gets speculation because it's like
where'd it come from, right?
Where'd it come from, but you can't say NBA players don't compete again during the season. Yeah, they're only playing in the United States against US teams, but in the off season during certain years, every 2 years, they are competing internationally, the actual NBA players. And 9.5 out of 10 times they're winning those competitions. So to say that they are world champs. So I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe in his mind, like when you win a championship in the NBA, it was a championship in that league, right? That year you didn't compete against, Rome or Italy or any other international. You just competed in the US against other US based teams. So maybe that's what he was, but it just sounds like a reach.
And also, like, baseball is the same thing. They go World Series. It ain't the world. It's like, what was you like, to your point? Like, why are you so mad at the NBA players, right? Like, that did come out of nowhere. But yeah. I really don't see it. I don't know what he was trying to do. And Stephen A. Smith said this. I ain't gonna try to take his point, but it was just like the best players come over from the international play in the NBA. Yeah. So he was reaching, but I mean,
maybe he just knows. All I need to do is go viral.
Yes, maybe. Yeah, man. And that's probably what it actually is, because nowadays everybody's doing something for a look. Perfect Talk is what it do, man. Thank you for checking out this Perfect Talk short clip. But go check out the full episodes right there on the YouTube channel, man. Subscribe, hit that like button, baby.